Welcome back to the 2010 Pokemon World Tour. Coming off a perfect run through Ecruteak Gym, Josh is looking to continue his streak at Cianwood Gym, home to Johto's best martial artists. We know, but Josh does not know, that the battle with Chuck's underling comes down to, well, luck. All 6 of his Pokemon know the techniques Rest and Sleep Talk, as well as a regular attack and a move capable of dropping a foe in one swing. Raikou is a good opener for this battle. The faster he ends the battle, the less likely it will be for Nick to draw his lucky number and send the chosen packing. The odds of him being eliminated in 3 rounds are pretty slim, however, 2.7%. Every round he gives the foe a chance to act, that increases his chance of losing. The first Horn Drill fails to connect. Time for Josh to get on the offensive. Is he thinking about a switch to Suicune here? That's no switch, that looks like thunder. The second Horn Drill tears right through Raikou, bringing it down in a single attack. The Suicune replacement is expected despite Dragonair as an opponent. He normally plays the 2 together. His team really doesn't have a whole lot of options against Dragon types. And Pidgeot makes its first appearance in the event. Perhaps he thought plowing through Dragonair's resistance to water wasn't the best idea, and favors a direct assault instead. Seems as though he made the proper choice. Now it's just a race. Well, he dodged that bullet, but he's not out of the woods yet. Another attack should even the match at 1 apiece. With 2 Pokemon remaining on each side, the chance of Josh being defeated in the next 2 rounds climbs to 9%. Kingler was a great choice on Nick's part. With Raikou down, Josh has no good way to attack such a physically strong water type. He needs to catch a break somewhere down the line, or probability is going to catch up to him. Interesting, he's keeping Pidgeot in! And Kingler shrugs it off. Perhaps now he's contemplating the switch. Still keeping Pidgeot in. And now it's a 2-1 battle in favor of Nick. Suicune is Josh's final. The Chosen is in a bit of a tight spot here. He has 30% chance of losing the battle every round now. He's looking for 45-22 on this water wave, and it falls woefully short. And a quick nap will undo all of the hard work Pidgeot did. However, Sleep Talk will reduce the chance of loss each round to 10%. He's not in as much danger now, but he still needs to race attacks as quickly as possible, and Suicune is not good at doing that. Crab Hammer in its sleep and it just bounces right off. Around 2600 again. It looks like Josh is looking for a 4-attack KO here. Around 2600 for the third time. Kingler can't talk in its sleep while it's still awake. And that was exactly the break Josh needed to tie the match at 2 apiece. Arbok for Nick's last. With one Pokemon on each side, it's looking like coin flip odds for the Chosen, Nick having about a 1% edge. That's one down. Now Josh just needs to dodge one more 30% chance, and he's through to Chuck. A critical hit advances him a round earlier than expected. He needed to get a little lucky, but I'm sure he'd rather be lucky than good any day. After sweating out that last battle, the Chosen of Raikou gets to do battle against Chuck for the right to move on to Olivine Gym. Chuck is the top martial artist in the Johto region, and he spares no subtleties in battle. He's packing quite the formidable team. It will be interesting seeing Josh's picks for this battle at a critical point in the event. The starting life totals look fairly equal. This should be another nail-biter. The last time Josh led with something else was in Azalea Gym. Goes to show you just how much confidence and trust he has in Raikou. This matchup is interesting from a psychological perspective. It's pretty well known by now that Josh likes to have Raikou open with Rain Dance. So as Chuck, do you preempt it with a water attack or switch to be on the defensive? Going for Belly Drum instead. An attack would have been a better play than Belly Drum here. Belly Drum followed by a withdrawal. Into Sand Slash to make the lightning useless. Good read by Chuck. Now what does Josh do here? From his life total, we know Josh did not choose Suicune in this battle, presumably because it wasn't too useful against the majority of Chuck's roster. Chuck seems to have anticipated that and put in mostly Pokemon that Suicune would have been good against. It looks like the Chosen may have been outread. About to go down 1-0 with no real counters to Sand Slash. Rock Slide will put an end to Raikou in this match. A bold move, putting Typhlosion out not only in the rain, but against a Pokemon with Earthquake. This next attack needs to clear 4,800. And Iron Tail's not even going to put up half of that. The Earthquake back. And Typhlosion is barely on its feet. Josh really shouldn't have run the Fire type out there, especially not in that rain. Makes me wonder what his third pick is. That Flamethrower will even the match at 1 apiece, but it may as well be 2-1. Typhlosion looks out of it. Hypno for Chuck's third. He still has Poliwrath in reserve at half strength. Looking to put up big numbers before it falls. That burn should soften it up enough for his last to clean up. The memento that is Hypno's burn may be the break Josh needed to claw back into this match. It depends on his last pick. Pidgeot again! All that matters now is outracing Hypno's attacks. It can easily take out a half-strength Poliwrath. Two of those should get there easily. And there's the Dynamic Punch, Chuck's signature move. That will knock Pidgeot silly, but will it buy Chuck enough time? This will be Hypno's last stand before it collapses from the burns. Wait, what? A switch into Poliwrath? That's questionable at best. Nothing doing. This is a really close battle. The next move could decide its outcome. The wing attack doesn't get there after all. How many twists can this battle take? He was probably looking for Pidgeot to stay senseless a little longer. With 2 Pokemon left for Chuck, both about to collapse, Josh will likely advance to Olivine Gym. The remainder of this battle should be mere formality. Olivine Gym is unique in that the only trainer inside is the leader, which makes it easy to get an extra life there. Jasmine is a tough cookie, though, not to be underestimated. Time for Pidgeot to clean up and prove that it can hold its own in this event, despite not having been used until this point. And that's it. Josh advances to the... Something's wrong with... Who are you? What are you doing?